I'm Christabel Okoh. My pronouns are she or her, and I'm currently in my third year nursing bachelor's degree. My research is on sleep for school-age children from 6 to 12 years of age, and they require about 9 to 12 hours of sleep per night. And sleep is not just about how long a child sleeps per day, but how long they should sleep per night. As nurses, we tend to assess a child's sleep pattern and educate parents on healthy sleep habits for children. And keeping constant bedtime and wake up time is very, very important for children. Even like when the family goes like for a vacation, it's very important to let parents know that they should keep that consistent bedtime for their kids, because when school starts, like it's very hard for the kids to be able to like transition back to the usual hours they should sleep per night. And social determinants of health tend to also influence a child's bedtime, like parental work schedule. If the parents work till late at night, it tends to affect their bedtime. If children have increased screen use, it tends to also affect their bedtime. So we tend to like tell parents to not keep a TV in a child's room, and take away like their devices when it's time for bed. Just take it away from their room also, just to help. And the home environment also like plays a big factor for a child sleeping, because if the environment is noisy or it's overcrowded, it's just harder for the child to sleep. And all of this just pulls to like poverty, because the home environment, the parents' work schedule, even family stress, like parents going through a divorce, just tend to like affect the child, and the child is not just able to sleep well. So for like the devices, for our devices have something called a blue light, and that blue light just tends to interfere with the sleep hormone called melatonin, and that's why we just try to like avoid screen use 1 hour before bed, and just more of like wind down. When it's time for bed, just wind down with quiet activities like reading and slow talk. It just helps with those children. And yeah, also according to Health Canada, just 1 in 4 children are not getting enough sleep. So like that's a lot of children not getting enough sleep. Even like with the increased use of technology, it's like the main factor why children are not getting enough, because they are up all night, they are gaming, they are on social media, and they're doing all of that. So it just affects their sleep. And sleep is necessary for children because it tends to just improve their learning, their concentration in class, and also sleep is just important for like their emotional regulation. It just helps with their mood and prevents mood swings, and it also supports growth and development. And overall, it just increases the child's energy levels per day. And child sleep is a child's right, and it's not just a routine, and that's what like everyone should know.
Why did you take on this project specifically?
Like what was my take
Yeah,
home?
why did you choose this project?
Oh yeah. So I chose this project because for me, like when I found out the number of hours kids should get per night, I was surprised. Like 9 to 12 hours per night. And then when I did my research, I saw that children would get like 5, 6, or 7 naps per night, and like that was not even enough. Like for me, I thought like 7 hours per night would be okay for kids, but like when I did my research and I found out like 9 to 12, I was like perplexed, because like for school age children too, that's 6 to 12 years old. That's where they just have that increased time where their brain are really like developing fast. So yeah, they really really require that hours of sleep, because when they go back to school in the morning, they're so tired. They just have that difficulty concentrating in class. So it was really a fun and interesting topic for me to research on. I hope this research can like go to like the schools, because that's where we can really interact more like with the parents, like schools, even like in the healthcare. If you can even go up to the healthcare, like I would love that too, because parents come in with their kids at times, like in the pediatrics and all of that. So yeah, for me, I have two options right now. So I'm thinking of acute care or maternity. I love maternity though, yeah, but I'm also thinking of like the NICU. But I know that I have to like get some certificates done in order to get into the NICU also. So yeah, those are like my two options right now, like after school.